So a few weeks ago, my creative director and a former masterclass student, Matteo, came to me feeling lost, confused, down about his future. You know that feeling, right? When your mind is spinning stories about everything that's going wrong, everything that's blah, everything that needs to change. You know those times when people ask you how you're doing and you're trying to avoid eye contact because it's very difficult at those moments to say I'm fine and actually mean it. And I told Matteo something that stopped him in his tracks. I said, Matteo, what if someone put a gun to your head and you had to succeed? You had to email those clients. You had to land those projects. You had to secure your future. Would you still be confused about what to do next? See, here's what happens to all of us when we feel down or lost. We imagine that some external change is going to be the answer. New city, new relationship, new studio gear. And sure, sometimes we need a change of scenery. But here's the truth that hit Matteo like a ton of bricks. The key to lasting peace, to real clarity, isn't out there. It's here and here, the heart and the hands. You know what really happened to Matteo? It's what happens to many of us. He lost his rhythm. He was doing great, projects flowing, feeling on top of the world, and then paradoxically, when the big projects came, he got so busy, he dropped his daily practices, his routines, his daily rhythms. And I see this all the time with producers in our business. The project ends. There's this weird mix of exhaustion and anxiety. You need to decompress, right? But then the days turn into weeks and suddenly you're just drifting. Here's what I want you to understand. Your mind and your body crave rhythm, not just any rhythm, sacred rhythm. Let me break this down for you because this is critical. We are the vehicle of all of our creative output. If the vehicle isn't tuned up, how can you create anything remarkable? And after experiencing the sinus wave of ups and downs, here's a few rhythms that I keep going back to time and time again. The rhythms that matter. Number 1, body rhythms, daily walking, movement. Your body needs to dance with life. It needs to move. You need to burn off an energy, and if you don't burn this off physically, it's going to attack you mentally. Speaking of mentally, number 2, mind rhythms. Daily practice, learning something new, keeping that blade sharp, working on your craft, reading books, studying. Just like your body needs movement, your mind needs learning. Set aside as little as 15 minutes every day to sharpen your craft or to learn something new. Number 3, soul rhythms, prayer, meditation, stillness, or just actively and fully listening to masterpieces that have stood the test of time. You are what you eat. So if you want to be a remarkable craftsperson, I suggest you feed on the best there is every single day. Number 4, work rhythms. Building relationships, reaching out to 3 people a day, because in our business, your work is only going to be as good as the people that you're connecting with. Number 5, money rhythms. Yeah, I want you to log into your bank accounts daily. I want you to keep a financial pulse. I want you to know how much money is going out, how much money is coming in. It will be of no surprise to many of you that money can be a significant sort of stress, especially to creative people. So don't be one of those creative craftspeople who has no idea what's going on in their financial life. It really isn't all that complicated. Spend less than you make, and you're gonna make a lot more if you actually stick to daily rhythms that improve your craft, increase the amount of folks that you know that could potentially work with you, and be too busy doing it all so that you have no more time left to spend the money. Because you're spending all day doing what you love with people you love. Doesn't that sound wonderful? I think it sounds wonderful, but it's not going to arrive on your doorstep by accident. This is a reality that you must work on every single day. I know it might seem overwhelming right now, but the good news is you don't work on it all at once. All you got to focus on are those daily rhythms that will naturally, over time, lead to those outcomes. And folks, let's not get lost in our DAW or in our bank account. Life is much more than that. Number 6, I want you to set up family rhythms. Real, active, engaged time with your loved ones. Not just living and existing in the same space, but actually connecting deeply and letting the connection with your loved ones be a deep source of joy and refreshment in your life and work. And speaking of fun and refreshment, number 7, I also want you to schedule a daily fun rhythm. Have something every day that you're gonna look forward to. Because without inspiration, without play, your engine is gonna grind down and seize up. But here's the thing, folks, and a word of warning, you will absolutely have to keep this in mind. This is not about mindlessly tapping out these rhythms every single day. It's about doing them like your life depends on it. Because guess what? It does. I know what some of you are thinking, but Tommy, life isn't fair, you know? Some people get bad starts, bad luck, bad rolls of the dice. That's true. But let me ask you something. How is it that some folks, with every disadvantage, every obstacle, end up with more life force, more determination, more grit, and more gratitude than those who seem to have it all? Now, folks, I'm about to say something really, really important, and this is a truth that has changed my life and my work. I want you to write this down. The degree to which you feel happiness, peace, and clarity in your life is the degree to which you feel you are in control of your life. And the degree to which you feel in control of your life is directly proportional to the degree to which you actually take control of your life. Not sometimes, not when you feel like it, every single day. And this is why I do what I do. And this is why our team exists. We've been there. We know how easy it is to get lost in your own head. And just like I'm grateful for the mentors who've guided me, we're here to be that voice of encouragement and guidance for you. I want you to stop wandering. I want you to stop wondering, wishing, hoping. I want you to stop believing that voice that tells you some parallel reality would be better than the one you currently have. This reality, right here, right now, this is your starting point. This is your moment to establish your rhythm regardless of where you are in the race. Life is mostly fair. It outputs what you input. But you've got to be the one to rev up your own engine. Nobody else is going to do it for you. Let me leave you with something powerful. Something I want you to remember every time you feel lost, confused, or down. A return to your rhythms is a return to life. Take care of your daily rhythm, and your life will take care of itself. Now, if you want to learn how to establish these rhythms in a way that actually work, if you want to be guided on a journey that will keep you from getting lost in your own head, I want you to start by clicking the link below for our free training that will introduce you to a way of making a living as a remarkable musical craftsperson right from your home studio without selling, streaming, or touring. My name is Tommy Z. This is Studio Z. And if you enjoyed this video, maybe watch this one next.